Good morning. I'll be sharing a few minutes of informal thoughts before we begin contemplation proper. I hope all of you are well. The first is my special personal invitation and request for you to join From Him for Him on Sunday, June 29th at 8:30 p.m. That's coming up shortly. Our community will gather to celebrate Pujya Swami Tejomayananda's 75th birthday. If you are improving in contemplation through highest vocation, I've directly learned contemplation from Pujya Swami Tejomayananda. It's a powerful memory of mine, living at the ashram, him coming early morning at 5:30 a.m. and beginning to guide us in contemplation. So Vivek is just a conduit who's passing on those teachings to you. So any improvement is attributed back to him. So join us for this celebration. Next is, for this celebration, we still haven't raised all of the funds that we wanted to for efforts for safety. We have a few $1,000s left to raise for Trellis, an organization supporting those who are biologically older. Now that we've completed 25 continuous mornings of highest vocation, anyone wishing to express this grace as generosity, please do so to Trellis, and those details about the satsang, about the donation channel, all of that is in the chat. It would be great to complete this by Sunday. Another effort completed. Next is more planning wise. We are now in a section of Bhagavad Gita's chapter 1, where many of the verses are culturally specific. The verse that we're going to contemplate on right now, it is where Prince Arjuna starts to list out all of the relatives that he sees, the nephews, the brothers-in-law, and so on. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine some verses. You don't specifically need to know about that, but I will be combining some verses because the plan is when we complete contemplation in the next 51 mornings, this semester of highest vocation, that we will have completed all of chapter 1 and all of chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita. We've already completed half of chapter 2 earlier this year. So on Krishna Jayanti, which is August 16th, we will have completed chapter 1 and chapter 2. So for those who are following along verse by verse, some I will combine in chapter 1 because they're not so content heavy. From Him for Him, please join us. Continue to support Trellis so effort for safety is completed. And finally, some of the planning for highest vocation. Now we can practice. A kosha, which is defined as a sheath, is felt as a limit. What limits us is not external, it is internal, specifically our identification with that limit. My attachment to my sister, it is not external. Some may not even live in the same country or hemisphere. But if my thoughts are not towards awareness, then that attachment is a limit. Considering these koshas, sheets, limits are not external, they do not need to be renounced externally because this is not possible. These need to be renounced or disidentified from internally. The lifestyle limit is disidentified from by appreciating the lifestyle. The body limit is disidentified from by relaxing the body. That too, this relaxation is internal. The breath limit by enjoying the breath. The mind limit by chanting with the mind. The intellect limit by inquiring with the limit, with the intellect. By appreciate, relax, enjoy, chant, inquire, we disengage these experiences and equipments. And this exposes the ego. Try to visualize that the ego is covered, is protected by this quickly rotating machine of the equipments and the experiences. But through contemplation, you slow down that which is spinning in the form of experiences and equipments, and that allows you to get to the center or core in this visualization. One of the most significant obstacles in contemplation in beginning to work with the ego is our bandhus, or relationships. Though factually our relationships are time-based, they started in time, they will end in time. We feel like they should be permanent, they should be absolute. And so our inquiry with the intellect gets blocked into enquiry into our relationships. How will my kids live without me? My aging parents need me. I don't get along with my siblings. They do not belong to you, and you do not belong to them. Shanti, Shanti.